Hello traders, Adam Hansen here for eaprofiler.com and welcome to the introduction video for the Ranger EA version 2.3, which is promoted through a website known as Best Free Forex EA. It's a relatively new expert advisor. It has had around 13 years of successful back testing done, but relatively limited forward testing. So we'll hopefully be able to see some more forward testing here and be able to see exactly how it will perform in current markets. So if we have a bit of a look at the website to begin with, it trades on three pairs, the pound CAD, the Aussie CAD and the Kiwi CAD. And as the name suggests, it's a range trading EA, so it's trying to anticipate areas of the market that are likely to range using a two indicator system. It uses an RMI, or a relative momentum indicator, which for those of you that aren't aware, the RMI, it's basically an improved version of a relative strength indicator with a momentum component added to it in order to increase accuracy. And it uses that in conjunction with a two candle pattern as well. As far as developer support so far, I've been in contact with a gentleman called Brian Brown, and he has been very helpful so far. His response times are very good, so it's good to see the support there. It's not so much the crickets and tumbleweeds that we all sort of try and stay away from. Scrolling down, if we have a bit of a look at the website, we've got a bit of an intro to the EA there. We've also got some user results. As mentioned earlier, the system has limited forward testing completed, so they've called upon some user results over the last 3 years, which we can see there. Scrolling down a bit further, we can see some backtest results over the last 10 years for the pound CAD and also for the Aussie CAD as well. One thing I like about this EA is you are free to try Ranger EA on a demo account. All you need to do is enter in your email address here and you can download the EA from this link at the bottom, which is a bonus. Scrolling down a bit further, so the money management system behind this EA, it uses your account balance in conjunction with the leverage on your account to determine your position sizes. So if your account was a $1,000 account and had 1 to 500 leverage, your position sizing would be 0.01 lots. Similarly, if you had a $10,000 account with 1 to 50 leverage, your position sizing would also be 0.01 lot. So scrolling down a bit further, there's a couple of ways you can set yourself up with this EA on a live account. The first way is the one-time fee of $397 US. This basically gives you the EA for life. Or the alternative to that is you can purchase it on an auto trade copier service at $35 US a month for 12 months. And then once that 12 months has finished, you would then own the full copy of the EA. But like I mentioned earlier, you don't have to jump into that straight away if you don't want to. There is also the free option for you to test, which is always highly recommended, testing on demo account first and then progressing to live later on. So that's pretty much all I wanted to cover on the website. So if we head across to the platform, I've been using this system for the last week, and in that time we've seen approximately 7 trades made. As mentioned, the system trades on the 3 currency pairs, the pound CAD, Aussie CAD and Kiwi CAD. Now the Aussie and Kiwi CAD, you'll need to attach the EA to a 1 hour chart, and also the pound CAD will need to go onto a 30-minute chart. One thing they do recommend with this EA is that you use an ECN broker, but aside from that, the results shouldn't vary all that much. As I mentioned earlier, the money management system that the EA uses is based upon your account balance and your account leverage. So our account leverage is 1 to 200, and our balance, we had a starting balance of $10,000. So I think it's trading, let's go to the trading history here. And I think we're trading, we're using, so 0.04 of a lot is what it's determined based on those numbers. in saying that though, you do have the option of adjusting the position sizing yourself. We just go into the EA properties. So this one here, risk factor 1 equals start at 0.1 with 10,000 account balance at 1 to 500. So our leverage is 1 to 200, which is why our position sizing is 40% of that, so 0.04. So basically, if we were to increase this to 2, then our position sizing would increase to 0.08 of a lot. Further down, we've got a couple of grid options here. So we have seen a couple of grid trades, and I'll go through those when we go across to MyFXBook. So the Ranger EA is a grid trader, claims to do it better than most. So we'll have a look at that when we see it in the forward testing as we go. You've got a couple of options here as well for trailing stops there as well if you wish to add it. But the main thing is with this is that the developer does say that the best results are achieved with the default settings. So I'm not going to play around with any of these. I'm just going to let the system run on default as the developer intended it, and we'll see how we go. So we'll head across to the MyFXBook page. So this is the fully verified account that EA Profiler has set up for the Ranger EA. Thus far, 0.61% gain. What I'll do is I'll leave a link to this page below the video so that you can follow along for yourself as we go. As mentioned, we've had about 7 trades so far, so not a lot of data to go on yet. All of them have been short trades, and we've got an average trade duration of 3 hours and 54 minutes. Whilst the system does trade the 3 pairs, you will see that the majority of the trades are on the pound CAD, and you'll see the odd one here and there on the Aussie CAD and the Kiwi CAD as well. So as mentioned earlier, the Ranger EA is a grid trader. We can see one basket of trades closing there at 16.34 on the 31st, and another basket of trades closing at 8.55 on the 27th. So grid traders, well, it's more of a trade recovery method as opposed to a strategy itself. Different systems will use it in different ways, so I guess time will tell as to whether Ranger EA uses it effectively or whether or not it gets it into trouble. So yeah, time will tell with our forward test with that one. That's about all I wanted to cover off on, guys, with the intro video for the Ranger EA. As mentioned earlier, I'll leave a link to the MyFXBook page below the video so you can follow along. I'll also leave a link to the Ranger EA website so that you can check it out for yourself, and also a link to the EA Profiler website. The website's a bit of a work in progress, guys, so bear with me as I get that one set up. But as with all of these, what I'll be doing is starting on demo first, and then pending some solid performance down the track, look to move it to a live account if it looks to be worthwhile. So if you've liked the video, guys, please ensure to give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel as well to stay up to date with any future releases for the Ranger EA. I'll be bringing out another video for this one probably next week to 2 weeks. We're also testing the 1000 pip climber system as well, so you can stay up to date with any future releases for that one or any other systems we happen to be testing down the track. So that's just about it for me, guys. Happy trading, and bye for now.